Hey, hey, y'all. Oh God, I'm on these bobs, honey. But this bob right here, he has a little tint to him. Yes, honey. This bob right here has tint, honey. He lives in an imaginary world. He wants to be like Bob. But the thing about this is, Bob just uses the little tinted Bob. Y'all listen, it's all about foolery. Foolery, honey. Y'all listen, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations, y'all. And we going to get right into this. When you heard that intro, yep, we still on Bob. Oh, God. But this Bob right here, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. He got a tint to him. I wrote this one on February 21st, 2025. Yeah, there's a little Bob. Little Bob, this little Bob right here, he has a little tint to his dermis. He lives in an imaginary make believe world. Yes, honey, it's fake and fiction. It's not real. He is revolted by his own dermis. It's hard to understand why he is unable to stomach his own dermis. But legend has it, he wants Big Bob to be his daddy. Daddy. Listen, I'm baffled why little Bob can't seem to understand that Big Bob does not give. He does not give a damn that flows through the water about him. Bob uses him for his own benefit, then tosses him aside like a meaningless toy. Yes, honey, there's something strange about little Bob. He forgets that he has a mother and her dermis is tinted. He has sisters, he has grandmothers, he has cousins, he has aunts, he has uncles. But you know what little Bob does not have? His daddy. He is missing his daddy and he does not love himself. That's the only thing that I can think of because little Bob, okay, let me get on in my thoughts. Honey. Because little Bob does not love himself. Little Bob has been, listen, I tend to think that little Bob must have been maybe not dealt with well. You know, you have to change your words here. So I'm really being careful with what I say because, yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking that some young lady, or maybe he's not he's not happy with how his mother could have did him. I'm not sure, but he lives in an imaginary world. And I'm going to show you the different little Bobs. I think they be really looking for daddies. And the thing about men, what I am noticing is they will take a liking to some man that doesn't have integrity. Now, I don't understand this, but I was talking to somebody and the person was saying how, yeah, he's a genius and all of this. And I know you're probably watching, but I'm just trying to make a point here. Okay. He said that the one person was a genius. And then I said, well, he can't be a genius if you are mishandling people. I don't care how smart you are. That doesn't give you the right to mishandle people. Now, he didn't say that he was okay about that. He just thought that he was a genius because of what he has accomplished. But if you didn't accomplish that in a way that was, I mean, you just did what you wanted to do to people to get to where you are. Like that right there, I couldn't even look up to that. I wouldn't even look up to that. And I think men, when they don't have a woman on their side, like, and I ain't saying like on their side doing what they doing when they doing all this wrong stuff. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying is somebody to check them, like not in public, but to say, honey, I don't think that that's okay. But if you have a weak woman, 9 times out of 10, she gonna have a mate that's a little off rockers. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's why you have to have checks and balances. And I think that if she's not involved and, I men can really get off kilter. Like, I cannot believe how many men think that it is brilliant and the it too. Like, I cannot believe that. Like, there's no integrity, there's no humanity, but they look at that and be like, wow. Now, I only asked one person about that, or just was in conversation with somebody, but I would really like to know, like, why do you look at a person that does not have any integrity? He got all his stuff by stomping on people that were beneath him. Like, I can't even see it. I mean, it may be, you may see him doing what he do and have what he have and all this, and maybe the number one person now, but how do you even look at that and be like, he's brilliant? Not if you stomped on people, mishandled people. What's my other word here? You don't have no type of intolerance. Like, I mean, you have intolerance for a person. So what makes that person great? Like, I can't even look at it like that. But I think it's a man thing, because I also heard it on a show that I was watching. And I thought that y'all don't have any checks and balances. And if you have a weak woman that just allows, and I'm not saying weak as in a sense of like she just all frail. No, because there are some women that do not kind of be like, honey, but after, when you're together, like, honey, wait, that's not the right thing to do unless she's in cahoots with them. So I can see if she's in cahoots, but women don't tend to not, kind of be like, honey, wait, get them home and be like, that wasn't nice what you did, I can't even I hope I'm explaining it, what I'm saying, but it's so wild to see how men just look. I can see how Lil Bob looks up to Bob. And it's sad. It's sad because there's nothing to look up to. I mean, there is nothing to look up to when it all boils down. All men see is money. When it all boils down, not all of them, but the ones that are in high power, they don't care about nothing. Just think about it. The person that I was watching gave an example of like the Uber drivers, okay? He said that when Uber first came out, everything was great and peachy, right? But then as it got hip and he was saying how they used to open the doors, how they used to have refreshments and all this stuff in the cars. And so now it's just like the whoever then went, they done sold or whatever. And now it's just like they don't care. It's all about the money. The whole let me open the door for you, let me have refreshments in the car for you have went out the window. And this is why I think Bob, I mean, it doesn't make any sense how men and money, but they don't have somebody there unless she's in cahoots with them. Okay. If she's in cahoots with them, it ain't no saving them. It ain't no saving them. But if she has a little bit of humanity, she's going to be like, no, honey, this is not right. That's why I think men have to have some kind of balance. If you don't, they are, ooh, God, ooh. Anyway, y'all, enough of that. But that's little Bob's story. I think little Bob really needs his daddy. And if his dad was not there, they flock to people. It looks like they flock to people who have power. It looks like it if they don't have some kind of male figure there, y'all. But little Bob, his dermis is tinted. Little Bob's dermis is tinted. I don't even know how he think he even. I don't even know. He in his own imaginary world. He probably had stories that his friends, when he was little, nobody wanted to be his friend. He probably wasn't attractive. His girl, when he was dating, the girl that liked him didn't like him. I mean, there's so many things to make little tinted Bob with the dermis tinted little Bob to act like he act, honey. But he is he is in a whole nother world, honey. He in a whole nother world, and Big Bob ain't worried nothing about him, y'all. But that's it. That's enough of that, y'all. But thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Okay, keep watching. I am so appreciative of you guys, y'all. Well, thank you to my day ones and thank you to my new ones. Y'all, I'm so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversation.